Hi internet people. So I've got another podcast for you this week, and it's another podcast that is back from an extended hiatus. So Within the Wires is actually my favorite Night Vale Presents production. So it has been a variety of different things. So the first season, it was a set of relaxation tapes that you listened to while you were technically somewhere being rehabilitated. And within the tapes, there were sort of like coded messages, secret call-outs to you to remind you of who you were. Season 2 was done as a set of art tour tapes. So it was like museum tours about art, and you were listening to them, but the person doing the recordings is connected to the artist that is being talked about, and then in a way, those two seasons connect. Not directly, but there is still a connection. So there's this whole thing. This season is a set of dictation tapes. So there are going to be 10 episodes, and they are the dictations of Michael Whitten to his secretary. And in these tapes, he's having her write letters for him, change his schedule, all the kind of stuff that you would ask a secretary to do. While this is going on, though, you're hearing about places being built, facilities for children. He's mentioning that, like, in the very first episode, there's a discussion of how there's no playgrounds. Like, the rooms appear too big. Like, or not too big, but why would there be dorms? Shouldn't the children have some alone space? There's this whole setup of, like, critique of some stuff that's happening. It's set in 1953, so it's an interesting, like, alternate past that leads into the present that we've experienced in the other tapes. So it's very curious. I am super excited about it. I also just like the idea of dictation tapes being the thing that you hear, because there are characters in like movies or in books who take dictation. Like, it was a common practice where you would take dictation. You would even take dictation to write for yourself later. Like, people who work on books, they show doctors doing this a lot. I just think it's so clever because it's a one-sided conversation. It's you talking to another person, but that person is never going to talk back. Or if they do, the people listening are never going to hear the conversation that came about because of the dictation tapes. So I'm just very curious to see what happens. And you would think it would be like quiet, but Whitten also listens to jazz because his wife wants him to be like cultured, so they're listening to jazz. He also mentions that they're going to have a baby. So I'm very curious if Michael Whitten's baby is secretly you in the present. I'm very curious about this. This is my theory right now. But I really, really love Within the Wires. I'm so excited it's back for this third season. I know there is another like secret thing that you can listen to if you're a Patreon supporter, which I should really consider doing, because it's just such a good series. It's so good. But I just wanted to talk about it because I'm so excited that it's back. So you should definitely check it out. I will link to their site below because they have links for where you can listen to it in a variety of places. I use Stitcher frequently just because it runs the best on my phone and on my laptop, but you can use really anything. But yes, if you listen to Within the Wires, let me know what you think. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe. You can find me on Twitter at ClefNotes, on my blog, clefnotes.wordpress.com, or for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, and our other Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. Bye, internet people.